to thank all of you all for being here with us today for our Eagle Chat with Student Life. So you guys have gone through the Eagle Chats with library services, counseling, HTCPD, tutoring services, rec sports. And so we are doing our finale of a series with who brought you the series Student Life. We're going to tell you about how you can get involved with what's going on campus, and how you can just stay connected to what's going on so you can be an involved student. I am Ashley Rhodes Watkins. I'm the Student Life Coordinator for the Northeast College.
And I am Dominique Brown, the Student Life Coordinator for Northwest College.
So we're going to just be going over a few things on how you can get involved, stay involved, and also how about you going to get some of this free stuff. We are coming back from a COVID 2.5 years of engaging with you all online, which we still are, see, through our Eagle Chats, but we are actually back on campus. We are ready and willing to make sure that everything is happening on campus and that you can physically be in events here with us. So what I want to start with is just a few things. So we're giving you the ultimate student experience, things that happen with Student Life. And what we do, we host engaging events. We also offer student leadership opportunities and, of course, a plethora of student organizations for you to get involved in. The mission of Student Life is to build the student all the way around. We believe here in Student Life that learning doesn't just happen in the classroom, it extends out of the classroom into the co-curricular, engaging free events that we host here at HCC Student Life. So Student Life is about events, it's about building leadership opportunities, and also getting involved in the wonderful student organizations on campus. So some of the events that we do with Student Life will include civic events, and some of those civic events that are coming up, I'm just going to put a plug in there. It is going to be Constitution Day, which a lot of us are going to be celebrating at all of our colleges with Constitution Day. There's going to be Constitution Day trivia, Constitution Day cahoots, Constitution Day guest speakers, constitutions being given out, Constitution all around. So that is some of our civic events, social events. Of course, we like to party, we like to dance. Coming up, we're beginning Hispanic Heritage Month. So we're going to be having a lot of our parties on the patios, our fiestas on the patios, where we're going to have music and dance and a cultural experience with some of our social events. We're talking about cultural events. We like to mesh the two. So I was speaking about Hispanic Heritage Month. We're going to be having bands. We're going to have music. We're going to be having speakers. We're going to be having art, all for Hispanic Heritage Month. And those are going to be taking place at all of our colleges. We have 6 colleges, so you can definitely catch one of those events at any of the 6. Educational events. We definitely love to have educational events in regards to such as our Eagle Chats. Many of our students and you all as Eagles may be new here, so may not know what services are provided, such as tutoring, library, HCCPD. So we bring those events to you and those resources so you'll know how to definitely engage with them and who you need to contact. Awareness events. We definitely want to bring awareness around a lot of different topics. Something that is coming up, well, we have tons of them in the month of October. Some of them will be Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're actually hosting events on the college campuses so you to get involved in and participate about bringing awareness about these events. For the Breast Cancer Awareness event, we actually have the Susan G. Komen Walk coming up. We, as an HCC family, take to the pavement downtown at Sam Houston Parkway and actually walk for the cause of finding a cure for breast cancer. So if you participate with us and sign up with us with this walk, you get a free t-shirt and you'll be able to walk with us as a team and bring awareness about this disease affecting tons of people. Domestic Violence Awareness Month. People may not be going through it, but you may know someone who does. We have guest speakers who are able to talk about their journey about domestic violence and how they got out of it. We also have our counseling staff who will be presenting events on how to notice the signs of domestic violence or providing resources for students or people they may know to get out of those situations. Leadership opportunities. We always say, if you are in college, you are becoming a leader. Some of the leadership opportunities that we have here at Houston Community College and at all campuses is our Student Government Association, which it is a stipend paid position. United Student Council, which is also a stipend paid position. So student government and USC. So student government, also known as SGA, which I'm going to refer to as SGA, and the United Student Council, which I'm going to refer to as USC, are two of our top leadership opportunities at HCC. Student government is located at each of our colleges. All of our colleges have a student government association, and their mission is to be the voice of the students. Our SGAs put on events, host general assembly meetings, host town halls, and of course, host events to bring our colleges together. So if you're at the Northeast College, you have an SGA. If you're at the Northwest College, you have an SGA. If you're at the Central College, you have an SGA. And these people are the voice of your college, voice of the students. They put on events for you to come to so we can build that camaraderie as an HCC family. USC, the United Student Council, is our district student government. These students are comprised of all of the colleges. They come together collectively to discuss and address the issues of the student body as a whole. So they come and address the issues that you all are having as a system-wide student body. Some of those things may be the cost of books, or maybe the type of food options that are offered on all of the college campuses. But this is a wonderful organization to be a part of. The Student Fee Advisory Committee. These are college-specific committees, and they actually this Student Fee Advisory Committee is a district organization and district set of individuals who oversees the student activity fee. This group and this body of leaders actually looks at the student activity fees that are generated from your fees as a student. And they sit and discuss how they will be distributed to all the colleges. The events that you see and the freebies that you get and those t-shirts that you get and those lunches that you get are provided by the student activity fee that is overseen by the Student Fee Advisory Committee. But then we got the College Activity Board. That College Activity Board is your college-specific board that looks at funding proposals for student organizations. We talked about organizations. So student organizations are able to apply for funding to do events for students. One example is that I have an anime club, and our anime club likes to put on programming where they provide information about the world of anime and the culture of anime. And they like to have a few things to provide, such as pizza and drinks. Well, they're able to put in a CAB proposal, College Activity Board proposal, to get the funds to provide that pizza for the student body who are coming to their meetings and their events. We have the National Society of Leadership and Success, which is our honor society here on campus for leadership. NSLS is what we're going to call it for short. NSLS is offered at all of our colleges. This is not just a community college organization. This is a 4-year college organization as well. So let's say you join here at the community college level and you graduate and you move on to a 4-year institution. You can transfer your membership to that 4-year institution. For example, I have students who've graduated from here at HCC Northeast who have gone on to be students at U of H downtown and they have a chapter of NSLS at U of H downtown. So they just transferred their membership and are active members at the University of Houston downtown chapter. And then there are other student leader opportunities throughout the year. Our administration here at HCC loves to build committees and student leadership opportunities. Some of those opportunities may include the smoke-free zone leaders, where they come together and talk about how they make HCC a smoke-free environment. Then we also have a plethora of other student organizations that may be coming on board, or student leader opportunities that come on board that come from our administration, and some of them may come from our chancellor. And these leadership opportunities lend for you to build your resume. We can say that these opportunities that you get definitely put you ahead of the rest. So if you're applying for scholarships and you're applying for 4-year institutions and you are able to put that you were a leader on your college campus, that does give you a top notch when applying. So student organizations, we have academic organizations, diversity and cultural organizations, service and social impact organizations, and special interests. Some of the organizations that I'm going to give examples, so academic, we have Psi Beta and Psi Kappa, which are psychology club organizations. These organizations are for academic majors. They provide resume building, They provide events for you to go to, and then they also provide an area and a space for you all to discuss what you're learning in your psychology classes. Diversity and cultural organizations. We have the Mexican American Youth Organization on some of our college campuses, where we're talking about diversity and what it means to be so diverse. So we have those organizations, service and social impact organizations. We have community service organizations that provide different community service opportunities. Some of those organizations also are the National Society of Leadership and Success, that prides themselves on doing community service. And then we have special interest organizations. Some of those special interest organizations may be the Performing Arts Club. It may be the Automotive Club. It also may be the Anime Club or the K-pop Club. So we have several different organizations on the different campuses that you can be a part of. One thing I do want to say about student organizations is that the benefits that it offers you, it allows you to enhance your resume, to say that you are a part of an organization and an active member, and help put on programming for students, and helped host meetings for students, helped put on community service for the student body. That enhances your resume tenfold. Another thing is that it's a great networking opportunity. We have so many Eagles who it's their first time in college. It's their first time on campus. And this allows you to be able to meet other students and other peers and people with the like-minded that have an interest in what you have an interest in. Also, the professional development opportunities. Not only do our student organizations do the fun things and the community service, we also try to host trainings for our student organizations to build them professionally. Then, of course, the support system of peers. You got a support system when you are part of a student organization, and great for transfer applications. Like I said, being able to put that on your application for a four-year institution definitely will put you ahead of the rest. Student organizations, if you don't see one that you like and say nothing piques your interest, you can start a student organization. There's funding available for that, for you to start your organization. Let's say you want to start a bird watching club. You can do that. Let's say you want to start a zoo club. You can do that. So we have resources and opportunities for you to start a club if you don't see one that you're interested in. So now I'm going to pass it on to my colleague, the other student life coordinator at Northwest College, Ms. Dominique Brown. She's going to talk to you about how you get involved with some of these activities. How do I know about what's happening on my college campus? How do I know what organizations are available? So I'm going to pass it on to Ms. Dominique.
Thank you, Ashley. So like Ms. Ashley stated, I am going to share with you all some information about our student engagement platform. So there's just so many opportunities that we have for you all to get involved. Where can you find more information out about these particular opportunities? And so we do have our student engagement website. I'm going to drop it in the chat. It is called Eagle Experience, and I did drop that URL in the chat. I know the URL looks a little weird, but it is a URL, trust. And so on our Eagle Experience platform, we have a lot of different information. There's our information about our organizations, events, forums, opportunities, and so forth. And I'm going to go in detail about all of those things shortly. But this is our home screen, and on our home screen, when you get there, you'll see information about just the Office of Student Life, the Office of Recreational Sports, who had their Eagle Chat yesterday. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see that there's the opportunity to view your profile. Every student has access to this. As a current student, you're able to log into Eagle Experience with your current HCC credentials. So the same information that you use to log into your student center or to your email is what you would use to log in here. Next, Ashley. Thank you. So on our Eagle Experience platform, there's a lot of different options here with information. The specifics that I'm going to share with you all today is the information about organizations, events, service learning opportunities, how to apply for student leadership opportunities, earning skills, and earning Eagle points. So on our skills portal, so a lot of times as students, you all are participating in certain things and don't even realize the skills that you are earning. So you all are going to, for example, civic engagement events. Those are your civic responsibility. How do you translate and communicate that on your transfer application or even a job application? You may be participating in a student club or organization. That's building teamwork. You may be going to a networking, a life hacking session on networking, and that's building your communication skills. So how do you take these particular skills that you have developed and how do you communicate that these are actual skills that you develop while you are a student? And so we do that through our skills platform. So the first level of earning each skill is going to be knowledge, and that is going to require you to attend 3 different events tagged with that particular skill. So for example, I mentioned communication, and so that is a skill that you can earn. So if you attend 3 events tagged with communication, then you have at least earned the basic level of knowledge with that particular skill. And then the second is evaluation or application, and that just requires a short form, 150 words or less. You're going to describe, I've attended these particular events and this is what I've learned and this is how I plan to apply it. And so you have that evaluation piece of it. Once you have earned those 2 levels of the skill, you have mastered the skill, and then it will now appear on your profile or your co-curricular transcript. And these are skills that you can share with an employer or even a transfer application to a university. The second piece of this is Eagle Points. So we offer a lot of free events. We have events for a lot of different things. As Ms. Ashley stated earlier today, there are events for civic events, cultural events, awareness events, social events, and so forth. And so we want you all to participate. And so what we do is, although they're free events and we always have free swag or free food or just really good information to share with you all, we do incentivize it by offering Eagle Points. And sorry, we're missing a PowerPoint, Ashley. Oh, there we go. So we do have our Eagle Points, which is our incentive system that will allow you to participate in certain events and earn points for free swag. And so we have a lot, every semester or every year the swag differs, but this particular semester we do have I think we have like cooler backpacks, hoodies, Yeti cups, movie tickets, and so forth. And so just by attending the event, we go back in and enter attendance. Once your attendance is entered, you will earn that point, and then you can go to our Eagle Points tab to earn or redeem your points.
You want me to play the video? I was going to play it. That's why I stopped sharing, so I can share.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hey Eagles, want to earn free HEC Student Life swag? It's really easy. Just attend certain events hosted by the Office of Student Life where you can earn Eagle Points and then redeem them for exclusive swag. What are Eagle Points? We're glad you asked. The Eagle Point system is an incentive program that encourages student engagement and involvement. Who can earn Eagle Points? Any current HEC student can earn points by participating in our events. The best way to keep track of your points is by visiting the Eagle Experience Points page listed here. How can you redeem your points to win a prize? Visit the Eagle Experience Points page here to learn more. Your Eagle Points only last within 1 academic year, so you must redeem your points at the end of the current academic year. Now, are you ready to join in the fun? Visit our Eagle Experience page to learn more. See you later!
Thank you, Ashley. So yes, you all can easily earn Eagle points. And so once you go to the redemption form, what will happen is it will allow you to select what item you're trying to redeem, and then it'll go to your local student life office. And once your student life office receives it, they'll verify your points and connect with you about how you can pick your item up. Okay, so tracking all of the things that you do. So as Miss Ashley mentioned earlier, it's very important to be able to participate in clubs and organizations for various reasons. But two specific reasons is because it allows you to share that information with the employer, and then it also helps to set you apart when you are getting ready to transfer to another school or university. And so our Eagle Experience System does track everything that you're doing in terms of your student engagement. So it's going to track every club that you are a part of. It's also going to track any of your experiences. Some of the experiences that we have is being a student leader, so applying for SGA or participating in the SGA election, as well as our Eagle Awards. So every year we host a student award ceremony, and our students are able to be nominated for academic awards. And then our student organizations are also able to be nominated for awards. So those particular things are also communicated on this particular transcript. Any skills that you have developed, any events that you have attended, and any points that you have earned will all show up on your profile. And this is just another screenshot of what your profile looks like. So here you can see I haven't developed any skills or competencies yet. It'll also track your service hours. Service hours are tracked the same way as points. So if you attend an event that has service hours attached to it, it will track your service hours. And this is specifically great for those individuals that have to have so many service hours if they're a part of the honors program, or if you're trying to join a organization or school that requires you to have some kind of community service. You can easily indicate that here. And one of the things that has been updated since we created this PowerPoint is it used to be that you could share the URL to your profile with the schools, but now you can actually download your profile as an actual PDF document and attach it to any of the applications that you submit. And that's going to conclude for me. On that particular website, you can again search for all of the upcoming events, as well as any student clubs and organizations. Each of the organization pages will have information about what their overall organization is, where they are housed at, what upcoming events they have, and how often do they meet, and who their advisor is, as well as a contact form. So if you're ever interested, you can go to the Presence Eagle Experience website. Thank you, Ashley. And easily search for clubs and organizations. And each organization will have their own web page with their own information for you to get more, to learn more about the club. So as that is loading, do any of you all have any specific questions about how to get involved or joining clubs and organizations or starting clubs? Thank you, Ashley. So here you can see on this particular website, they have some information about the club, how often they meet, who their advisor is. At the very top, you see contact and join. So if you wanted to contact them, you could fill in this and it'll go directly to whoever they have designated to communicate with those emails or messages that come through. And if you were interested in joining, you could just click the join button and you would be added to the organization. Any questions?
Hello. I do have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
I got here kind of late, but I don't know if you already mentioned it. If you are like interested to like create your own clubs or organization, how can you do that? Like, do I have to talk to someone? Is there any requirement for that and stuff?
That's a great question. So yes, there is a requirement. So you have to have 5 students that are willing to create the club with you. You have to find a full-time faculty or staff member, and then you have to create a constitution. So that's kind of the 1, 2, 3. So find a faculty member or staff member that's willing to advise. Find 4 other students plus yourself who are willing to start the club and organization, and then draft the constitution. Once you have those particular items, Miss Ashley has been kind enough to pull up the forms section of presence. Once you have that information, your advisor will need to go in and fill out an organization registration form and to create the actual club.
And also just remember, we are here to assist you with that process. We don't want it to be overbearing. We actually have simplified the process like a whole lot from when I started. It was all paper and it was about that thick. But now it is actually an online form that you are able to access through Eagle Experience. And can I ask, what campus are you at?
I go to the A-Leaf campus.
Okay, so Ms. Dominique is your student life coordinator. That's who actually will be assisting with the process of starting the organization. The main part and what we try to tell students to focus on is definitely finding an advisor. Getting the students to be interested in the club, that's probably the easy part because I'm pretty sure you're starting a club with the interest of talking to other students. So that's going to be the easy part. The little tougher part is definitely finding your advisor, which must be a full-time staff member. And I would suggest talking to some of your faculty members, some of the classes that you're in. You'd be surprised the willingness of the faculty to be a part of a student organization and to help guide you and advise you.
All right, thank you.
What kind of club are you trying to create, Bertina?
I didn't have any clubs specifically in my mind, but I was just trying to create a club so I can mostly interact with other students that have like the same interest of major with me. That was like what I had in mind.
And what's your major?
I'm doing pre-nursing right now, trying to transfer for nursing.
Great. And so we don't have a nursing club per se. I know that there's been some interest around a nursing club. The closest that they have got is a pre-med club. So we do have a pre-med club that currently exists that you should probably explore. But if you do want to go ahead and create the nursing club, just let me know. You can send me an email. I'm gonna drop my email in the chat and I'll search my inbox for, I feel like I had an instructor that reached out to me that was willing to advise the nursing club or talked about getting a nursing club off the ground, and I can connect y'all too.
Okay, because I did made some research, especially in the organization of clubs, and I couldn't find like a club especially for like pre-nursing, not really nursing, but like pre-nursing students are trying to like transfer, give them more information to like transfer to another for university, and also like help them out with like classes, give them like information and techniques and stuff like that, and help them out. I couldn't really find a clubs like that. That's why I asked.
Right. Okay. And thank you. And Tiana, I see a question. So Ashley, she's asking, will there be a list of clubs and organizations, or will you have to manually enter an organization you're looking for? So this particular page that Miss Ashley has pulled up, and I dropped this in the chat as well, this is a complete list of all of the organizations. Now in that search bar, you can type, you can search a specific name or hobby, but there's also some categories over there that Miss Ashley is hovering over. So if you're looking for clubs that are tied to a specific college, you can search by college. But if you're looking for honor societies or political and advocacy clubs or religious or spiritual clubs, you can also search based on those particular options. So each club is going to have its own particular category. And so you can search those particular clubs. So here for special interest, you see a lot of anime or Black Life Studies clubs and future founders and different things like that. So you can search based on the college, or you can search based on the category.
All right. Are there any other questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a question. I'm not sure if it's related to student life, but I wanted to know what would be the process for me to be a student representative for HCC?
So student representative, as in what aspect would that be? The voice, like the voice of the students, or what aspect would you want that to be? Because we do have student government, and those are our student representatives that represent each of the colleges. So is it something in that capacity?
Well, I guess like I didn't like really know what to ask when I saw it, but I thought that I would be a good fit for it because I'm very outgoing and my major is history arts. And I'm just like seeing if I could be a student representative or recruiter because HCC has really like opened my eyes up to the college experience and I really enjoy it. And I would like to get others into coming and joining and having the same experience that I'm having.
I love it. So you go to Central
Yes, ma'am.
in the culinary arts program?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I would suggest you do is that definitely speak to your program director in culinary arts, which they probably are located in your culinary arts building. Go and speak to them and let them know your interest. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I'm at the Northeast College, and I actually have student ambassadors for my specialty programs for like fire. I have the fire department students here and the EMS and the police cadets. So I actually have ambassadors here in my college for those specific programs. And when the program directors go out to recruit and talk about these programs, they actually take the students with them, and they're the ones recruiting and getting all the students involved and getting them excited about joining the HCC family. So I would suggest go speaking to the dean or the program director because they may have something like that, because I know we do have something like that at our college and that I actually oversee.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I love that you want to be involved with HCC. Girl, yes, we love it. We love when our Eagles are excited about being a part. Are there any other questions for us? All righty. If not, we're going to end our Eagle Chat. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with us today and wanting to learn about what student life is. Again, we don't want you just to go home and go to class, go home, go to class, or go to work. We want you to be a part of student life. Make sure you're checking out Eagle Experience because we definitely have some things that are coming through the pipeline this week, next week, of events that are happening at all of our college campuses. We also have events that allow you to help bring your families to the college and get involved. Like a lot of us are having like our fall festivals that include Halloween, where we have movies and free giveaways and free things to do for your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your children. So it's not just you being a part of the HCC family, it's about your family being a part of the HCC family. So I want to encourage you to check out our Eagle Experience page. And if you need anything, you can always reach out to Student Life at hcc.studentlife@hccs.edu. All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day and also have a great weekend. Bye,
Thank you
y'all.
so much. You have a good
You're
one.
welcome.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you, Eagles.